This is a little bit of a shameful cracking the whips this week, because for the past 5 weeks, I haven't done anything. Literally nothing. Well, okay, not literally, because I've done my quiet crochet, so I've done that, you know, for the channel, the video. But apart from that, I think the fact that the bib that I created, when I tried to recreate it, I couldn't. It got me so frustrated and stressed that I just went and then to do something a little bit different. Okay, I have got one whip to show you. I started a shawl which is on my bucket list, and all patterns will be linked down below. It's not much to show, quite literally, because this is a start of a shawl. Now the bad thing is the pattern so far, just to the 4th round, and I'm on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, just on the 4th round is like, yeah, but do you mean this or do you mean this? And I had to ask her for the link to the tutorial, which she gave me. And all you see in the tutorial is her going, so you go just here, and then that's done, and then you do the same on the other side. And you're like, move your hands out the way, missus. Oh my gosh, you can't see what's going on. I don't know what to do. How do I do it? Because the pattern doesn't quite match with what she's saying in the tutorial, and what the pattern states isn't what the chart looks like. Now, I can't read charts as easily as I can read patterns, but I can see when a pattern marries up with a chart. It's just, okay, let me just clarify with the chart. Okay, yeah, that works. It doesn't. So it's got me a little bit stressed, but I am using Kid Silk, Luxury of Kid Mohair and Silk, 74% mohair, so 26% silk, 25-gram donuts, 213 meters on each one. And is there a colour on this? It's a 2-weight. I don't think there's a actual colour on it, but it's blue and fuzzy. And the bad thing is with this shawl, because of it being so badly worded and a little bit, I've had to frog this 6 times. 6! And you can see that it's fuzzy, right? So it doesn't frog. So I've literally had to cut it, like no choice but to cut it and bin it, which means I'm losing wool. So that's got me frustrated as well. So that's why everything just went, not even on a back burner, but literally it went out of here. I was done, finished. I'm like, you know, I just can't do this. I can't do it. It's stressing me out. I'm supposed to be enjoying crochet, not getting with it. So yes, I've only been doing the quiet crochet, of which you last saw it around that point with the little, as you people have been calling them, my love handles on the blanket. But we're back to, you know, blanket again. So that's where you last saw it, and that's where I am now. This is the Blue Waves blanket, which is on the inside of the ball band of a Karen anniversary cake. Caron, not Karen, Caron. So that is that. I'm determined I've got to do a spike stitch tutorial next week, because I keep on saying it and I haven't done it yet. I ought to. I ought to put my other tutorials to the side for a moment and get on with the spike stitch. So that is it, whip wise. Oh, okay, yes, you've seen the mosaic squares that I am doing the amacal. So I'm not going to show you them again because I haven't made any more. I really wanted to do a square last week. It didn't happen. So past foes then. Oh my gosh, I can't open it now. My past foes. Let's take my happy mails out. The very first shawl I ever did was the Bruges lace shawl. And I did it with a shawl in a ball. Shawl in a ball. And that is this one. Now that's a fibre spider pattern. And it's literally a... That's how you make it, with that noise. But that's this. That was just one shawl in a ball, I believe. I kind of wish that, because I'm a big bird, I wish I had broken into the other... Actually, it was shawl in a cake. I apologise. Shawl in a cake. I wish I'd broken into the second cake and made this bigger. But I think at the time, my thinking was, it's getting really long and I don't want it overly long. I want it wider. I don't want it longer, really. So that's, I think, what stopped me. But Bruges lace shawl was the very first shawl I ever made. And that was 3 years ago. Yeah, I had to think. So that is that. And then this was a pain in the backside because the pattern is written awfully and tutorials only take you to row 12, and then 2 of the rows are really badly written. The tutorial only takes you to 12 and you really do need more. So this is a Yarnspirations Bernat feather and fan shawl. I love the texture. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And this was made with a I think a sparkly mandala. I'm pretty certain it was a sparkly mandala. But it got done. Yes, there are a couple of faults in there, but to be fair, when the mistakes had been made with the pattern and you frogged it 20 million times and you've really got to literally make up your own pattern for it, it's kind of to be expected when you don't have a designer's brain. So that is the feather and fan shawl. I'm pleased it got done. I'm pleased with the size of it. I like it because it's all textury and sparkly. Love it. Let's move that out of the way. I've got to move my happy mails out of the way because my happy mail shawls are in here. The other one coincides with one that you've seen on a previous Cracking the Whips, because I made it for somebody. They saw this one and went, I want it. Though hers became a lot bigger and less beads, still a heck of a lot, but less beads. But again, a fibre spider shawl pattern, the Dream Catcher. And on it, you can see beady beadies. There's a lot of beads on this. And to be fair, you kind of need all the beads, because I made this with hand-dyed yarn, wool, and even though I had sparkle put in it, it's still wool, and it was really, really, really warm, really warm. So when you wear it, you heat up really quick, despite the fact that it's quite lacy. So the glass beads, I only use my Yuki. Now, I'm a posh mare, I know, but pay once, use once, not pay 20 times and get really frustrated that you have to throw 20 million away. So the glass beads on this, actually touching your skin, keep you kind of cool while you're covered. So I love this shawl to bits. It was a labour of love, and I would happily make another one because I really, really enjoyed it. Let's move Hedwig. And the last one, I might have to back you up a little bit. My first ever pocket shawl. I am not going to be making any pocket shawls again. I thought it'd be brill, and to be honest, they're just a pain in the backside for me. They might be right for you. They're a pain in the backside for me. One of the first things I ever aimed to make on my channel was this pocket shawl. I think it's just called the Wicked pocket shawl. We'll double check. And of course it'll be down there. And I had found somebody talking about a particular yarn. It wasn't a review or anything. It was in passing on the live. They were talking about this particular yarn, and I looked at it and went, oh, that looks really nice. Oh, I really want to get some. And I managed to get 1 or 2 skeins, and then I was like, this is it. I want my pocket shawl in this. And I way overestimated. I mean, this would have only been my second shawl, and my Bruges lace was the first, and I wasn't 100% with sizing and stuff because I'd only been used to making the hats and the scarves and blanket. So I way overestimated. I think I aimed to get 26 skeins of Lion Brand Hometown. Yes, Hometown. Before I even started, and about 3/4 of the way through, no, it wasn't even that, I think about halfway through, I was like, this is ending up way bigger than I'm expecting. This is huge. And yes, it is. So when I put this on, it's more like a duvet than a pocket shawl. But I love it. The wicked hooded pocket shawl, because it has a hood. And all of that down to there is hood. Like it, like it's a hood. But this is it's just flipping ginormous, and it's heavy. Pocket. I love the fact that it's like with almost anything that I make, I don't like doing the same stitch over and over and over again. Yes, it can be mindless, and I think that's the problem. I like to switch it up. So the fact that this has got, I think, 4 or 5 different stitches in it pleased me immensely. And also, thanks to a subscriber on the channel. They had sent me little labels, expensive labels, little labels, and I was like, it's going on. So this was the first item that had a Ladybird label on it. But it is huge. This goes down to almost my ankles. It's very, very heavy, but it's amazingly hot. So quite honestly, in the depths of winter, I could put this on outside and still be a little bit, whew, it's warm, innit? So there we have it. There are my old foes, my 20 million whips that I've shown you. I'm kind of comfortable only having one whip. So the fact that I've right now got 3, it's a little bit unnerving, but still. That is that for me. So I guess we better put it over to you guys. What have you been working on? Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing. Some of you, I know you cheated a little bit by sending, here's the whip and the foe all in one. But, you know, I'll put up with it. Everybody who has shared their pattern is down below. If you want to go and take a look, maybe get some inspiration. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you to the people, the creators, the skilled crocheters, knitters who have taken part in this week's episode, this month's episode. Anywho, thank you very much. Take care and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.